Gwen Stefani was planning a big tour with her band No Doubt. However, she has now cancelled those plans. According to reports, Gwen put her band on the back burner for a big paycheck when she agreed to return to the world of reality television. Here is why Gwen backed out of the No Doubt tour, and what is next for the star. Gwen Stefani has backed out of a planned No Doubt tour. As for the reason why, it seems that she has chosen a big guaranteed paycheck over the tour payouts. Gwen is returning to The Voice. Gwen Stefani has been a constant face on The Voice, although she has never been on 2 seasons in a row. She just signed on to return to the reality TV competition series in season 26. She will coach alongside Reba McEntire, Snoop Dogg, and Michael Bublé, meaning only Reba is returning from season 25. That said, Gwen will continue her reluctance to sign on for back-to-back seasons. While she will be back for season 26, she will not be there for season 27. That season features Michael Bublé, Kelsea Ballerini, John Legend, and a returning Adam Levine. It was an easy choice for Gwen to put off the No Doubt tour. NBC is paying her $13 million to coach in season 26. According to insiders, No Doubt planned a big tour after their Coachella Festival double weekend headlining shows. The performance put them back in the public eye, and it looked like fan interest was there for a major tour. No Doubt has not toured together in 12 years. However, this tour won't happen now, and Gwen Stefani is heading back to The Voice instead. One source said that Gwen didn't need the band because she plays several solo concerts and plays the band's biggest hits there, via the U.S. Sun. The source says Gwen gets several private gigs, plays all the No Doubt hits, and doesn't have to split the money with the band. The desire initially was Gwen and the band to use that platform to keep playing beyond Coachella on a tour, but the plan fell apart, the source said. But there was talk of tensions between members and managers around going back out and trying to work around everyone's schedules. The source said Gwen will make more by appearing on The Voice than she would by touring for 2 months with No Doubt. That made the decision an easy one for Gwen to make. In the world of music, fame and fortune often walk a fine line between loyalty to one's roots and the allure of new opportunities. Gwen Stefani, the iconic frontwoman of No Doubt, finds herself at the center of this age-old dilemma, sparking conversations across fan forums and industry circles alike. Reports of Gwen stepping away from her No Doubt roots in pursuit of a lucrative solo deal have reignited debates on artistry, loyalty, and the price of fame. Before delving into Gwen's current crossroads, it's essential to revisit the profound impact No Doubt has had on music. Formed in the late 1980s, the band featuring Gwen Stefani on vocals, Tony Kanal on bass, Adrian Young on drums, and Tom Dumont on guitar became a staple of the ska punk and alternative rock scenes. Their breakthrough album, Tragic Kingdom, 1995, catapulted them to global fame, with hits like Don't Speak and Just a Girl becoming anthems for a generation. Gwen, with her unique voice, bold fashion choices, and magnetic stage presence, quickly emerged as the band's undeniable star. But even as her solo ventures brought her immense success, her identity remained intertwined with No Doubt. By the early 2000s, Gwen began exploring solo projects with her debut album, Love, Angel, Music, Baby, signaling a dramatic shift from No Doubt's ska punk sound to a dance pop aesthetic. Songs like Hollaback Girl and Rich Girl became instant hits, establishing Gwen as a solo force to be reckoned with. Her solo career also opened doors to new collaborations, fashion ventures, and branding opportunities, expanding her reach far beyond music. While Gwen always expressed gratitude for her No Doubt roots, her burgeoning solo success inevitably led to questions about the band's future. Fast forward to today, and Gwen's career is once again at a pivotal juncture. Rumors suggest that a multi-million-dollar deal has been offered to Gwen for a solo project spanning music, fashion, and television. The deal reportedly hinges on her committing fully to solo endeavors, raising concerns about the future of No Doubt. For many fans, this feels like a watershed moment. While Gwen has pursued solo work in the past, she always seemed to leave the door open for No Doubt reunions. But the magnitude of this new opportunity, combined with her current commitments as a coach on The Voice and other personal ventures, has left many wondering if the band is being left behind for good. The narrative of artists leaving their bands for solo success is hardly new. From Beyoncé's transition from Destiny's Child to Justin Timberlake stepping away from NSYNC, history shows that individual stardom often eclipses collective efforts. However, the loyalty Gwen has shown to No Doubt over the decades complicates this narrative. In interviews, Gwen has often spoken about the band as a family, highlighting the deep bonds she shares with her bandmates. Tony Kanal, in particular, has been a central figure in her life not just as a collaborator but as a former romantic partner and lifelong friend. For fans, the idea of Gwen turning her back on these relationships in favor of a paycheck feels like a betrayal. But the reality is more nuanced. The music industry has evolved dramatically since No Doubt's heyday, and Gwen's ability to adapt has been a key factor in her enduring relevance. By aligning with opportunities that reflect current trends and capitalize on her brand, she's not just securing her own legacy, she's ensuring she remains a viable force in an ever-changing industry. Unsurprisingly, reactions from fans have been divided. On one hand, there are those who understand Gwen's decision to prioritize solo projects. After all, she's spent over 3 decades in the industry and has earned the right to chart her own course. On the other hand, some fans feel that No Doubt deserves more closure. The band's last album, Push and Shove, 2012, was a commercial disappointment compared to their earlier work, leaving many longing for a triumphant comeback. For these fans, the idea of Gwen walking away permanently feels like an unfinished chapter in the band's story. Social media has become a battleground for these differing opinions. Hashtags like #NoDoubtForever and #TeamGwen have trended, showcasing the passionate emotions this news has stirred. Some fans have even taken to creating petitions, urging Gwen to consider one last No Doubt tour or album before fully committing to her solo career. While Gwen has remained tight-lipped about the rumors, her bandmates have been more forthcoming. In a recent interview, Tom Dumont emphasized the deep respect and admiration the band has for Gwen, even if their paths diverge. "We've always supported each other's growth," he said. "No Doubt is a huge part of all our lives, but we also understand the need to evolve individually." Adrian Young echoed this sentiment, adding that the band members have stayed in touch and continue to share a strong bond. However, he acknowledged that the music industry's demands make it challenging to balance group and solo efforts. Tony Kanal, meanwhile, struck a more hopeful tone. "We've been through so much together," he said. "I don't see this as the end, just a new chapter. Who knows what the future holds?" If the rumors are true, Gwen's solo deal could include not just new music but also ventures into fashion and television. Her L.A.M.B brand, once a fashion powerhouse, could see a revival, and her role on The Voice has positioned her as a household name beyond music. For Gwen, this opportunity represents a chance to expand her empire and explore new creative outlets. It's not just about money, it's about leaving a mark that extends far beyond her No Doubt days. In a recent interview, Gwen hinted at her evolving priorities. "Life is about growth and taking risks," she said. "I'll always carry my past with me, but I'm also excited for what's next." As Gwen Stefani navigates this pivotal moment in her career, the question remains, can she honor her No Doubt legacy while embracing the opportunities ahead? History suggests that she can. Gwen has always been a master of reinvention, and her ability to balance the personal and professional is a testament to her resilience. While some fans may mourn the potential end of No Doubt, others recognize that Gwen's journey is far from over. Whether she's fronting a band, collaborating with artists, or exploring new ventures, one thing is certain: Gwen Stefani will continue to captivate and inspire for years to come. In the end, it's not about turning her back on No Doubt, it's about turning the page on a new chapter. And for an artist as dynamic as Gwen, the best may still be yet to come.